Okay, I delete the histogram there for the bumps, but I need to have it here so to really get this back in. Okay, I don't know what's with my internet connection, because it always have disconnects. Sorry for that. Okay. You see my higher stones are too high and the low stones. So just reduce it even more. We get a more natural looking thing. Okay, then we use here. This is more of an adds up thing. Okay, maybe I don't want to set this as a warp, just edit this in. What the heck? Okay. Okay, I just want to have this one black there. Okay, sorry. I only said let's go. So there I blend these two together, and I just changed the opacity. Okay, I really want to have because now I have these huge stones just breaking everything off, and I only get this one right out of it. Okay, so now I get some more bumpy things. But the cut-in is too intense. And we lost this thing. And this is just too high. Okay, and then I was just okay, so yeah, that's okay. Anyways, we have some effects. Okay, maybe we should use some other noise mask. We go with this simple clouds. But this do not destroy it. Yeah, okay. So we have here a population of stones. Now it looks not natural, but only half an hour left. But sorry for this imprint thing. I tried this the first time, and I will go with this. I will export this as a graph later on, so maybe tomorrow or next week. I hope I find the time to do it and then publish it, so that you can have access to this imprint thing. It's just for sand areas. I think it's useful for sand areas or other areas. Let me check. Okay, this is my additive layer. I want to have just this one just a bit more bumped out, but some bigger stones. But yeah, okay. Just now I'm putting on my just simple tool graph to colorize it pretty fast. So get here and just add a base color. Yeah, so it's black now because we don't add a base color to it. But I just want to have my two graphs, and you see I have a stylized coloring thing, and I put this thing as my height map, and add now some uniform color first, just to get a simple color. And this is the highlight color, so the value a bit higher, saturation lower. Oh, that's the base color. I want to switch them. And the last one, also first output it. And the last one is the edge color. It's when I have some cuts in it. There you see I have some edgy things. Okay, it's pretty much yellow now. It's because of this. I will reduce the saturation, just giving it another U value. And that's bright. Okay. Okay, I would say this is the thing for my stones. So we'll lower the saturation, and this one are too yellow. Again, lower the saturation, and this one is okay like this. Maybe I switch these two so that I get a yellow stone itself. Okay, this is for my stones, and I have here I have it this way. Okay, and I want to mask these two out. Simply I have my height map here. I blend these two together on this mask, and you see it's max lighten. But I have the stones first, and I just simply blend these by my mask together. So I will have some alpha issues if I use there I have my color, and I use the color I had before of this. So you see, I will that's okay. I still need to have an additional mask to it because I want to have this one. So I have the second mask, and I just simply blend these two together. Here I have my other mask. Just simply set this to max lighten. Yeah, that looks horrible. I'm sorry for that. Maybe I need to adjust the colors. Okay, that looks kind of crap. Now I just want to give this a more different look, so that we have, I will simply add a noise and make gradient to it. So some grunge map, convert this to a gradient, put this in. So you see now I have some color values, but I just use now the gradient map editor here. I want to delete it, and put simply two colors, some bluish dark thing, and here's some more greenish dark thing, so that I get at least a bit of color variation. Okay, I think I'm losing something. I missed something. Maybe some grass or something else that puts this together. But for now we have some stone texture you can use. Sorry for that bad pattern here. I made this in pretty much sunshine. I will go to my maybe I go into the background. You see I used the same thing here. This color needs a bit more saturation, a bit more reddish color. And this one a bit less. You're going to go more into yellow. That was greenish. See, I have these deep cuts here, and this one is also. You can go to a completely different thing. Okay, now we have a more colorful version of it. Just put this there. Now we have a bit more contrast and looks kind of stylized. I think I missed something, so there have to be more rubbish things lying around. Maybe I can. Yeah, I just go. Yeah, let's. A grass patch is just a bit too much work now. What can I do to fast break this up? Anyone an idea? Maybe just all the stones are just just missing a bit of ambient occlusion. Yeah, that's a bad trick, but they just do not looking like they really doing something. They just put it on it like a mask. They actually mask on it. So let's go and just put some ambient occlusion on it. Maybe the build an ambient occlusion function will do the job. Maybe I'll just blend this in. Okay, see now it's just here you have this black varies. I want to invert it. You see, and now just the background color is this one. And then we make a uniform color. Put it in. Okay, I want to just set this as a multiply. Multiply. No, with the multiply. Just reduce the color. So now we get a bit more of variation. Maybe I can use a curvature map. Curvature smooth, and just look what it's happened. Okay, we get a bit more depth of it. depth to it. As again, just we using a different color. Then we use some saturated, some high saturate, maybe some yellowish thing, and we set it to overlay. Okay, that looks not that good. Overlay is not a good thing. Add linear dodge. Okay, I have no idea what I should do. What's the best to do? Okay, that was just a bad idea to do it. It won't look good. I just use the same technique I used for the grass things, for the plants to it. Okay, use my mask I have here, and just blend again, blending mode. We use this at I don't know why he's putting it on the foreground or the background. It's just, and then we use a blur, high quality blur, and just blend, and we subtract this one from it, so we won't see the black color on the stones. Okay. And there we use again the black color. And here we have some kind of AO-ish thing. Just multiply. Maybe after that we have a really hard, sharp edge here. Maybe you want to have some, add some blur to it. So that I get a bit of the blur on the stones also. Okay, that makes different things. So you see here, we get some light edge. That's wasn't intended that way, so we go this way and having just a sharp edge. Damn, I need to blend them more in. For that stylized look, it's quite okay, but I want to make some fancy stuff, you know. I'm sorry that I'm just bored at the moment, because I'm trying to figure out the best way. So now let's bring in that. I try to get this. I use my initial mask here, an edge detect. I use the edge detect, so I want to have a really. What's the problem, man? He detects too much edges. Set the position and the contrast so that he really gets only that edges I want to have. Okay, here I have white, so I need to invert it. I have these nice black, and now I want to blend these two together. So that and we say that is an additive. You have to blur it before. Oh, damn it. Okay, I just made it too early. Okay, I want to have this as my input and want to leave it out. Okay. Damn, I just Okay, it's too late, so it's not evening at the moment, so it's just evening, but it's not pure black outside. But what I wanted to do is simply using my edge, using this one. Now we have some sharp edge, putting that in. Now you see, we have kind of strange ambient occlusion thing, but it's made out of it, and we just going to bring and blur this one. Because we want to have that an inner blend. What do I miss? Okay. Okay. Okay, now we have an inner blend. See, that's crunching it out. Okay, we make a soft blend to it. Here's on some stones we have. It's a bit dirty because some of the blendings do not work good. So usually I need to figure out where my stones laying under the surface and punch them and just delete this ambient occlusion thing we made here. Maybe there's these stones or these ones here. I reduced the level to somewhere pretty deep. Okay, now I'll leave it like that. I just move out my entire blend here. I did on the last job to try to set this as a good ambient occlusion. But now we have, there are some kind of stones. It's like the color is too uniform, and I wanted to have some intersections with the dirt on the rocks. I wasn't able to figure this out, I'm sorry. Yeah, but this is what I come up with. I will just put it over it so maybe you see the result better on the stream. Yeah, just increase the whoa, what have I done? So, okay. Yeah, this is quite a just stylized texture. I really do not have too much detail on it. Maybe that they're just I just missing some dry grass or some here some wood laying around or something, you know. But maybe that maybe we will face this on the next next week, so that we get this thing done. You know, that we have more detail on it, etc. But the result is, for 2 hours, it's pretty okay. Increase it the size. Maybe the ambient occlusion is too strong. If we get into that mode, and I think, okay, that's here the intensity is way too strong. Where's these dark spots coming from? Okay, I know. That's from the other texture. We go back to the dirt ground. As here it's too dark. I'll push the values a bit. Okay, go back into my graph. Put this over. Okay, yeah, we still have 5 minutes to go. Maybe I will just add a roughness map to it. I told this at the beginning. Just I really want to simply go with my mask here. So it is the stones, but I want to have the stones as polished things. What I do now is just to invert this as a grayscale. Invert grayscale. Just put this in. So we have now we have a rough surface, and I want to level this. Level. Okay. I want to just go with this. So you see, the stones are now pretty reflective. Maybe we want to have a bit reflective, and the ground surface nearly no reflective. And now we just adding a blend modifier and just using some here some grunge map, and we add this simply to this. Add linear dodge. Maybe we can go with a bit more detail. Okay, and we don't want to have is fully added to the stones, so that the stone's still reflective. Okay. Okay, now maybe we should use this map instead of the other one and invert it. Yeah, okay. Just changing a sphere to see better of the shading. It looks crap, but anyways, the time is over. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and see you next week.